Hello everyone, my name is Erik Stegman. I am a graduate assistant here at the university for the Aviation Institute. I graduated my undergrad with a secondary education degree with an emphasis in history, and I did my student teaching at Westside High School. And after I graduated, I got my flight instructor certification. I did actually minor in aviation, so when I got my flight instructor certification, I became a full-time flight instructor at a local airport in the area where I primarily work with students who are going through the aviation program here at the university. In addition to that, I'm a graduate assistant here at the university as well. As a graduate assistant, my duties are to essentially teach like a basic theory course for up-and-coming pilots, so like instrument theory or commercial theory that students take to work towards uh, um, their flight certificates. In addition to that, I also administer flight instruction in the simulators that are down in the basement of the CPAX building. This is my second year as a graduate student at UNO. Obviously, public administration, but my emphasis is in airport administration. In regard to my perspective on public service, my viewpoint is typically through the eyes of the aviation world. I understand a lot of people in our classes are working with nonprofits or local government. I feel like I'm part of a minority in some regards because my perspective is strictly through the narrow field of aviation. And my justification for that is I think that, especially in the modern times, aviation has become a cornerstone of the United States economy. Not only is it important on a global scale or national scale, but also on the local scale as well. A lot of people don't necessarily understand the importance of their local airport to their community, but I'm willing to argue that without the local airports, there would be a significant change in the functions of the local community. But regardless, so my perspective on public services typically through the airport, because I truly feel like a global society, in fact, one of the topics we talked about this last week in our readings was the concept of globalization and IT, and I feel like part of that is through aviation. And without the airport, I really think that none of that would be possible. But regardless, I feel like I'm really excited for this summer class with everyone. I'm excited to hear everybody else's perspectives on organizational development. This is my second class with Dr. Marshall, and if my first experience in his org theory class is any indication, then I think it's going to be a great semester. I look forward to meeting everyone. Thanks. Bye.